Imagine a company that uses a tabloid-like profit and loss statement to turn ordinary employees into business-literate, cost-conscious, revenue-seeking entrepreneurs. Imagine a company in the United States of America that sells twice as many cars as their nearest competition because they've actually turned the car buying process into something that's fun. Imagine a company that in the aftermath of 9/11 paid out a $250,000 life insurance claim to a customer that had no policy. What do these companies have in common? We would argue they have the guts to blow the doors off business as usual. They have the guts to take, to use Scott Peck's term, a road less traveled, to try things their competitors haven't been willing to do, to take risks that others weren't willing to take, and to come up with new solutions for their customers that competitors weren't able to do. Now, could we agree this morning that leadership is not for the faint at heart? Could we agree on that? Right? No wimps. No whiners, right? Why? Because, man, it takes guts to move an organization in bold new directions. It takes guts to get out on the lunatic fringe where new ideas are given birth and new innovations are found. It takes guts to blow up the old rules and free really smart people from incredibly dumb processes that limit their potential. It takes guts to lead with love and trust rather than abstract authority and fear. It takes guts to look at yourself in the mirror and not take yourself too seriously when things are going not so well. And it takes guts to do the right thing even when the right thing isn't the most politically correct thing to do. And the question I came to ask you folks this morning is, do you have the guts to energize your business? Do you have the guts to create the kind of culture that causes impassioned people to show up to work every day fully engaged because they know at the end of the day they're going to be a part of something special? Do you have the guts to build a culture that explodes with passion and productivity and ultimately record-breaking profits? They have a commitment to the truth. They're not afraid to embrace the brutal facts of reality because operating and succeeding in a competitive environment demands it. And if you think about it, at the end of the day, in the absence of good, candid, real-time feedback, it's easy for you and me to assume that reality, in the way our department performs, in the quality of the people that we've hired, in our ability to lead, in our understanding of the trends in the marketplace, in the culture we've created, that reality is similar to our preconceived ideas. And I would tell you, in your business, that's a very, very dangerous position to take. I mean, think about it. The fast food chain that ignores or isn't willing to face the statistical trends toward health and wellness isn't in touch with reality. If you're Kodak and you see your business as a film company instead of a full-blown imaging solutions business, you're dead in a digital age. If you're a grocer and you haven't looked at the trends toward convenience, because everybody today, their lives are more complex and we're going 90 miles an hour with our hair on fire. You don't recognize that trend, you are not in touch with reality. And so the question has to become, how do we build a culture where people are willing to, one, uncover and identify the brutal facts of reality and then respond to them in a courageous and proactive fashion? And I think the answer to that is you got to be willing to ask the tough questions. Are you willing to look in the mirror and say, what are our strengths and weaknesses? Are you willing to look in the mirror and say, what are the trends and the things going on in the market today telling us about our business? Are you willing to look in the mirror and say, what are the 25 dumbest things we do around here?